Hi, Zoe here. Um, I wanted to talk today a little bit about hair. As a trans woman, hair is like head hair is super important to me and to my identity. When I first came out, my hair was receding quite a bit. It was very short and scruffy, and it's ultra mask. And I believe a lot of trans women who come out, especially later in life, have a lot to deal with their hair. When I first came out, I started using wigs. I looked into different things, like I've chatted before about finasteride to try and help reduce the DHTs and prevent any further hair loss. Um, and I've been on a bit of a hair journey, to be honest. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about it. So I started off with some wigs, tried some blondes and browns, and they were okay. Wigs, like decent wigs, can be quite expensive, and I found that I very quickly needed something that was durable, that looked as real as possible, and helped build my identity back because I built up this ultra mask identity previously to kind of hide who I was, and then I wanted to kind of explore my feminine side a bit more and really try and evolve who I was. And I found myself going through long curly ones, wavy ones, straight ones, and I got this one. I think it was given to me by a friend um, who no longer needed it, and I cleaned it and everything, obviously. But it was similar color to my hair now, more purple, I think. But it was straight, and it had a bit of a side kind of fringy thing, so it hid any hairlines, and I didn't have to worry about blending like lace fronts and all that sort of stuff. It kind of worked really well for me for quite a while. It was my last wig I wore, and it was great for whilst my hair was growing. Now the trouble is that whilst your hair is growing, if you're wearing a full wig, it can get very, very hot, especially in the summer. And it was so uncomfortable. It was painful pulling at my roots. It was itchy. It was hot. I just felt gross a lot of the time. And although it gave me confidence, it still was really uncomfortable. And I got to the point where I was like, right, my hair's a little bit longer now. I think it was almost just about ear length ish. So I thought, right, let's go and get some kind of treatment, some kind of hair cut, I suppose, get a style together, and maybe stop wearing the wig. And I went to a few different places for conversations, and I decided to move forward with extensions. Now, the trouble with that was I didn't like them. Basically, I ended up having these extensions just before COVID. It was like the beginning of 2020, and I think I went out once with them on, and I felt super confident with them. They kind of looked good with my hair that I had, a bit of color, a bit of this, a bit of that, and then um, it was like I was just locked in, so I didn't make as much effort taking care of them. I wasn't going out, so I didn't have the need to kind of really do much with my hair, and I did a little bit, but I found that they were pulling and they were sticking to places that they shouldn't have stuck. Whether that was the process that was used to kind of set them, I don't know. But I was in a lot of pain, a lot of pain. And they were more burden than they were worth, really, in my eyes. I mean, a lot of people wear extensions and they're great, fine. These just didn't work for me. He looked great for a couple of weeks, and then I had to get them out. I lost a lot of hair through it, um, and it was really upsetting for me. I was like in bits. I thought, this is the end. This is this. Like, how can I carry on? How can I be me without my hair? And I would still feel like that now, on all honesty. But I persevered. Once they were out, I had chunks missing, I had short bits, long bits, but it was lockdown. Um, so I kind of just let my hair do what it needed to do to kind of heal. Lots of like leave-in conditioners and things to treat it, and hair masks and stuff. And then I found that my hair was curly, quite curly, and I embraced it for a bit, um, a good bit actually. I eventually dyed my hair properly red, and it was the best thing I did because it's part of my personality. It's part of my image, and my character is being a bit out there. And I'm quiet at times. I do. It does take a lot of courage to be out there and be bold, but I do like it once I've done it. But I also like my quiet time. I'm a listener and I'm an observer, generally. um, and so, sorry, I'm just dipping my finger in my coffee. Yeah. And so I carried on with the curly hair for a bit, like lots of different treatments, scrunching, and tried all these different curly girl methods and stuff. And that was fantastic. And I got to the point where I ended up cutting a fringe into it. And then I was like, I'm going to straighten it. And it was a big move, and it felt weird and looked weird at first because obviously I was used to having this big curly hair. But then, I embraced it, and now I've got my kind of black underneath and my red on top, and this is me. It helps with my hairline issues. It helps with a lot, and I really like it. So if you're on your hair journey, take each step as it comes. Some are going to be hard, some are going to be easier. If you have to wear wigs, if you have to get hair transplants and all these different things, then they're the steps on your journey. Don't don't let the lows destroy you, because I've had the lows where I feel like I can't go on anymore. But I think it's important to kind of go through those to truly appreciate the good times and the good hair days. Today's a good hair day. I'm washed, I'm cleaned, I've treated it, and I've styled it, and I feel good about my hair today. And that's great. I'm not going anywhere, but it's just a good day, and it makes me appreciate the stuff that I've been through to get here. Um, so yeah, be patient with yourself, and I would say enjoy the journey, but embrace the negatives as well as the positives, because you will get there. You will figure it out. You'll figure out the color, the style, the shape, the cut, like all of those things. You'll figure it out eventually. But be patient. It's a journey, and you will be at your destination at some point. Maybe your life will be an entire journey of experimentation, but it's okay. That's yeah. Bye.